Yes, what does it dang dizzily doo-wop? I am Zachary D, the Palsy Papa, and this is Palsy Papa Presents Thank You for Calling, Episode 1, where I, a 13-year call center professional, contact center professional, go in and speak about the things that are going on in the industry and my experiences and some stories and things like that. And you might notice a little bit different intro to these videos because I am purposefully turning on my professional voice. I think it's important for you to realize that the person you hear on the videos and the relaxed me is not the guy that I am at work, and it's not who I am um, 8 to 12 hours a day, sometimes longer depending on the day, when a microphone is in front of my face. And I think that it's going to be important for you to understand um, that this is a skill that I've developed, and um, I don't believe in non skilled labor. And I think that call center work is particularly difficult in a unique way. So I'm going to talk about all that and more in this series. I realized going into this that it is one of the things about my life I talk about the least. So I wanted to give you guys kind of an inside look at the industry that I actually love a lot. To start things off, I could have gone a lot of different ways. We could have talked about the customers that I've had that have been difficult and so on and such forth. And that's not how I wanted to start it. I wanted to talk about the agents. I wanted to talk about some of the stereotypes you might think about agents. I wanted to um, talk about what it's like to be an agent a little bit. This first episode is called Talking is an Art, and We're Not All Artists. And to start this off, I grabbed a short clip from our friends over at BuzzFeed. I, I'm kind of, I've actually watched this clip, so it's not going to be an honest, like, first reaction that you would normally expect from a reaction video. I've actually watched this clip to make sure that it covers some stuff that I can talk about. Um, but I think it does hit a lot of stereotypes that people might feel, and I think there's a lot that um, kind of exposes how the outside world sort of views us in the contact center space as unprofessional. So without further ado, thank you for calling. My name is Zachary D. How can I help you?
I can mute people while they talk, so I can either swear at you or eat food.
Now look, big dog, you're not wrong. We all mute to eat. It happens all the time. But let me tell you, you don't ever mute somebody to swear. Never, 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 never will anybody who has any self respect at all swear when a call center microphone, or any microphone for that matter, is near their face and they're supposed to be in an edited environment. Because you learn very quickly any microphone is a hot microphone and it picks up every sound around you. Relevant story for this. My ex-girlfriend went at my very first, very first call center job. Very first one. She's taking these calls and it's going one way or another. And she gets off the phone, thinks the phone is hung up, is pretty sure the customer can't hear her, and says, "What a bitch." Okay, well, the customer didn't hear her, but quality assurance sure did. What happens? She gets called into the office as soon as they find out and is unceremoniously led out of the building. Done. No call center in their right mind is going to tolerate that absolute garbage.
I've gotten so good at speaking with confidence that I don't know if any of this information is true.
Yes, you do. Don't lie to these people. You know what you're saying is what you've been taught. It's not relevant whether it's true in the sense that it it doesn't have to be like factually correct, but it is, is this what I've been taught? Does it seem logical with everything else I've been taught? Then yes, it is likely true. But does it have to be like um fundamentally without caveat true? No, of course not. That's unreasonable. That's absolutely unreasonable. And you absolutely do know whether what you're saying is true or you are talking a little bit out of your depth. And I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger because it's cutting off um, some of their faces, and I want you to see a little bit of this as well. Um, I I disagree there. You do know when what you're saying is true, or when you're speaking out of your depth, or this, that, and the third. It is absolutely something that you know.
The more upset you get, the funnier it is to me.
That's not entirely true either. Most of the times, it's just exhausting. If you're ranting and raving about your problem and there's nothing I can do about it, it's not funny. We don't laugh about it. It's exhausting. I want to help you. If there is nothing I can do about a particular situation, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. And it does me no good, by the way, to hold that back from you. I tell people all the time, listen, if I had a solution to your problem, I would have given it to you already. Does me no good to hold it back from you.
I love it when you ask for a manager, because then I don't have to talk to you anymore.
No, no self respecting professional loves that because it means that we failed. We failed to take control of that call. We failed to be professional enough that you had the confidence to believe we were going to solve your problem. If you don't like talking on the phone, this is not the job for you, my guy. It's just not.
I can't find that information for you because I'm too busy looking for other jobs on my computer.
You're lying. If you're sitting in that cube right now, they know exactly what you're doing. This is not funny, BuzzFeed. Like, no, nobody does that. Well, okay, I take that back. People do that. They're stupid. And I have plenty of dumb stories of dumb employees getting caught doing dumb stuff on their dumb computer. It is goofy because she's not working from home. She's sitting in a cubicle. They know. And by the way, their supervisor is walking around like a patrol guard up and down that little walkway there all day, every day that you're there. This is insane. Nobody does that.
Take bathroom breaks often so I can get a moment of peace.
Okay. First, actually, 100% true statement. I have calculated in my stats how much I can be off the phone in addition to my break without getting caught. Not caught. Caught's the wrong word. They know when you're off the phone. You're not sliding past them. But in trouble is a better word. I know how long I can be off the phone, not taking calls, and not be in trouble. So yeah, I use that to my advantage to get myself together from a particularly difficult call or a long call or just to get myself back in this mind state to do this voice and tell you guys, "Hi, thank you for calling." Like it's that absolutely that happened.
I love it when you insult me over something that's your fault, because when you realize it's your fault, that moment of satisfaction is the best thing ever.
Okay. Also true. This guy lied to me at first, but he's telling me
My college
big truth right now. Let me back this up a little bit. Let me actually replay that one for you guys because that is big, big, big truth right there. That is huge truth.
I love it when you insult me over something that's your fault, because when you realize it's your fault, that moment of satisfaction is the best thing ever.
The best part about it is you often don't even say sorry. You often don't even say, I know I messed up as a customer. And also, this thing they're doing doesn't work. I'm gonna wrap this whole side chatter. You have a mute button. Use it. This thing doesn't work.
my college degree is gathering dust because this is the only job I can get right now.
Okay, might be true, but I can't relate. I've worked in this industry my entire professional life, and I love it. It's not an industry I hate. I don't have this whole dread going to work. Sure, we can talk about how you've heard me on this channel talk about how I want more out of my um professional life, but I actually really truthfully want to stay close to this industry. I love it. It's fun.
Sometimes calls come in so quickly that I have to put you on hold so I can finish telling my friend a story I started.
Nobody's doing that either. Well, okay. Here's the thing. Every time I tell you nobody's doing that, sure, people do that, but they don't last in this industry. They absolutely 100% don't last. They are here today, gone tomorrow, don't make it through training people. They are those people. Because no, you're not going to go, hi, thank you for calling, please hold, and then turn to your homegirl and start talking about whoop de whoop. Last Saturday, we were doing the whoop de whoop. We were doing, well, yeah, we were kicking it. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? Like, no, you're not going to do that. Just take your call. There will be time between calls where you can do that. Now, I will tell you that I've been like, oh, yeah, you saw that girl right there? Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh, hi, thank you for calling. I've been caught off guard by calls, sure. But you can definitely, um, you can certainly swap that voice on and off. And you don't have to put them on mute to go have a side conversation when a call comes in. You will get snatched up by your supervisor so quick for doing that.
Okay, so anyway, Jessica and Raymond were out, and I don't know if they were doing that. I know, right?
I wish quality assurance wasn't listening so I could tell you how I really feel.
There's a
Okay, this guy is giving me roller coaster type emotions because he's wrong and then he's spot on and then he's wrong like whoa again. No, I don't. I don't wish quality assurance wasn't listening so I could tell you how I really feel because you don't care how I really feel. You don't care. As a customer, you couldn't care less how I feel about your call. You have a problem and you want it solved. You don't care about me as a person, and I get that. I understand. I'm here to provide a service to you, and that's it. So, what is me telling you how I really feel about something gonna do? Ain't nothing about nothing. That's what. It's not gonna do nothing. Like, I don't understand. Let's run it back a little bit so that we can catch the beginning of hers.
I can tell you how I really feel.
There's a reason I work in a call center. It's because you don't want to see the expression on my face when I'm on the phone with you.
True facts. This lady hit it with the true facts. My face and my words often do not match when I am on the phone. It doesn't mean that I'm not engaged in your conversation. It doesn't mean that I'm not here for you. It doesn't mean that I don't care. But honestly, knowing that I can do that kind of puts me in a better mood and I can get through some difficult calls. It's just easier that way.
This isn't my real voice. I'm making myself sound much more pleasant than I really am.
Outbound.
True facts, like for real, true facts. Like that's absolutely true. And I'm demonstrating that right now. This is my resting voice, by the way. This is just how it is. Chilling, doing my thing. And then, hi, thank you for calling. How can I help you? I'll be happy to help today. No problem. I'm more than happy to take care of that for you. I'm definitely gonna get that done. No big deal. And that's all day. It's on and off all day long. And it's a performance to some degree. And it's fun and like you have a good time. It's a good time for me. Because it is a level of performance, and I've always kind of been a performer. I always wanted to be the center of attention, and for a little bit, it's just me and you. So your attention's on me, my attention's on you. It's kind of good. But switching back and forth like this is drying out my throat. Because I'm hammering it up a little bit for the video, of course, but that's more or less how it is. Um, it's harder when I'm tired. I'll be honest. But I get told all the time, you have a great phone voice. You have a great phone voice, you know. Well, that is the truth. And I've been doing this so long, I better have a good phone voice.
I'm making myself sound much more pleasant than I really am.
Outbound calls give me so much anxiety. I truly hope it goes to voicemail.
Get it together. That's part of the job. Oh, I have to make an outbound call. Oh no. We'll talk about that in another video by itself. But I just don't get it. What is the difference between boop, thank you for calling, and boop, hello, may I speak to? 6 in one, half a dozen in the other. Like, I've been doing this so long, it doesn't matter.
The nicer you are, the more I'll try to help you.
True. But I also try to help those people who are angry. But you make it easy when you're being nice about it because you don't sound exasperated if it takes me a little bit of time to solve your problem. But I understand if you call me and you're upset, you're having a bad day. You wouldn't be calling me if it was a good day. So I get it. But it is true that it's easier to help you the nicer you are because I'm given more leniency, I guess is a good word, to do what I need to do.
If you're a dick, I'm gonna try and get you off the phone as quickly as possible so I can stalk you on Facebook and make fun of you with my coworkers.
Not true again. Do you want to get fired, lady? You know how bad that is to take a customer's personal information and put it into your phone. By the way, most call centers do not allow cell phones on the call taking floor. It's not a thing because there's too much personal information floating around, and stupid people like this are the reason. That is such a breach of privacy. No professional would do that.
If you're the worst person in the world, I will take your email address and sign you up for weird email lists.
Oh my goodness. This lady and the last lady were in cahoots. Like, they really want to get fired out here. It reminds me of a time where I'm working in a call center and we have access to credit card information. And this was years ago, so don't go. I am purposefully not telling stories from recent employers. Let me be very clear from the outset of any of these stories. I am purposefully not telling stories from recent employers. Um, and so I'm working in a call center and we're bebopping around, and this guy takes the customer's credit card and orders a pizza. Okay. Dumb move number one. Dumb move number two, he has it delivered to work. So naturally, the customer calls and says, "Hey, what's this about?" And they track it back to the dude and they press fraud charges on him. Because stuff like that is a breach of privacy and fraudulent behavior. No, call centers are not full of people just waiting to commit fraud.
Like for foot fetishes.
Or furries.
Or for erectile dysfunction.
Oh my gosh, they're all three in cahoots. That is wild. These people are absolutely in freaking sane. Like, do what now? So, the point of this first video is to demonstrate that there is a difference between folk like me who are industry professional and what you think of as a call center employee. That's that's what the point of this was. And that's what the series is going to be about. I'm going to tell stories about the call center industry from the perspective of a professional who has worked in the industry for 13 years to at varying levels of success at varying different places, and it's been a wild ride. There's a lot of good and a lot of bad, and I've worked in bad places. I've worked in great places. I've worked in good places. I've worked the entire spectrum. I've worked in small places and big places. I've worked in the Dr. Seuss book of um, call centers. So that's what you can look forward to from this series. I hope you guys enjoyed the little first intro episode there. Somehow I got a 25-minute video out of a minute and 40 clip. I special, I guess. But that is what I'm hoping to do with this series. I hope you guys enjoy it for sure because I am definitely going to have fun doing it. As a matter of fact, I am going to have a lot of fun doing this. And I am the popular. I can't even do that outro in my voice because I haven't never done it. Let's try this again. I am the Palsy Papa. Hang on, let me get in the mode again. Hi, thank you for calling. I am the Palsy Papa. Thank you for watching. And as always, thank you for calling and have a great day. And don't be tripping, because I'm still crippin'. Oh, this is going to be fun.